think I'm mostly set up now. Holy mother of dear sweet baby Jesus. Trying to get set up just now was like pulling goddamn teeth. Let me tell ya. Oh my god. Now, this is a story worth telling as we get into the game. Because, my god. You know what, Jason? Yeah, my computer needs to be clowned on immediately because it decided to update today, and for some ungodly reason, all of my settings on literally everything got completely and utterly destroyed. My mic settings got screwed again, my camera settings got screwed, I couldn't activate the webcam. Literally everything in its grandmother in my processor right now decided it was just gonna crap out. And I am so annoyed at my computer at the moment. There are no words to describe the absolute buffoonery that has befallen my machine. Oh, dear God. I wish I could adequately explain to you just the utter clown show it was just to get this stream going. But let me just start from the top. Because it all started with me just wanting to fire up stream. I was assuming, like a fool, that all of my settings were exactly where they should be. Oh, how wrong I was. Because while I was at work, my computer decided to update. And I should have known things were wrong, because... And now don't get me wrong, I will watch ads for my friends here on Twitch. I will watch ads and I will tolerate them, because I know it helps them out, I know that it's a good thing for them and the overall environment. However, on YouTube I have no such reservations, so at any given moment, I will absolutely ad block. And my browser has a built-in ad block that up until today has been working flawlessly.
Graceless tarnish.
And so let me just say this. I should have known things were going very wrong when, completely out of nowhere,
Godric the Golden,
I booted up a YouTube video and there was an ad playing immediately. Like, my first indication that things were going to go pear-shaped today should have been that my YouTube was flooded with ads all of a sudden. And I wish I would have taken a screenshot of this because of how absurd it was, but for a little 10-minute long video that I was trying to watch, there was a 4.5 hour long ad queue. I refreshed the page and it got rid of it, but I was like, Brave, what the heck are you doing? Normally you block ads on YouTube like nobody's business. Like, what is happening right now? So then, that should have been an indicator that things were wrong. So then, I start trying to test my audio levels to try and, like, fix my mic, to, like, see where my mic's at. And I listen to myself back and I realize, hang on, I sound like dog ass. So what happened was, OBS decided that it knew better than I did what my settings needed to be, and unfortunately, what that meant was that what that meant was is that it reverted to the defaults when it comes to my mic settings. So what happened was it was using my laptop mic, like the built-in laptop mic, instead of my actual microphone. And I was like, this sounds like dog ass. What the hell is going on? So then I spent 15 minutes trying to finagle my microphone settings just to get them to work right. And then I had to finagle my webcam settings because I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is a fluke. Maybe I'm just bad. So then I try and turn on my model. And almost immediately, VTube Studio does not register my webcam. And for some ungodly reason, absolutely ungodly reason, I ended up with my webcam not only not registering, I ended up in a situation where I was like, okay, well, I had to physically, like, reinstall all of the firmware updates and all of the freaking webcam software that I needed to for my computer just to get the webcam to work. And yeah, I know I'm playing like dog right now, but I need to share my pain right now with everybody. This is the first time I've actually like gone full on like mask off. I'm annoyed. But it only ever really comes out when my tech doesn't work. So and today my tech decided it was gonna pull a funny and just not work. That's quite enough of that. Show target. I'm gonna need you to die correctly right now, Margit, because the boy is annoyed. Gonna have to ask you to chill. I'm already annoyed. There we go. Get buried, you doofus. Yeah, that pain scream, Margit, I get it. Because that's been me today.
Stained by my curse, such shame they cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Yeah, no. So, just trying to get this stream up and running was just an exercise in absolute frustration. But we're here now, and I get to just chill and relax with everybody. Even if me fighting Margit is not going especially well, it's because I'm royally tilted at the moment. And I'm trying to do things with, like, maximum disrespect to the boss right now, just because I need to vent my frustrations in combat form. I should probably just fight the smart way, but I don't feel like it. I just want catharsis at the moment. Because... Because my technology was really frustrating me earlier. Well, then, you just do that right over there, my friend. There. Dear God. Just... I should go get the dagger talisman to get my parry, to get my riposte a little bit of extra weight and power to him, but... I'm not gonna do that just yet. If I'm struggling too much, I will, but I just want to fight something in a manner that's somewhat amusing. Okay, good. Frostbite claw. Oh, I was hoping that would really actually work. Don't you dare. You are not allowed.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
There's one. Fair enough. This is absolutely needless behavior from you, my guy. I thought I could have carried that, but I guess not. Come on. There. Oh my God. You need to chill out. I could have sworn I was able to parry that. My God. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna have to ask you. Got him at the... My dude. My tech is already giving me enough crap today. There. Good lord, okay. Get wrecked, son. I don't care what he has to say. I'm just gonna go. Holy balls. Oh well. I beat him, I finished him off with a riposte. I'm satisfied. Oh god. Just my technology today not working was enough to tilt me over the edge, but... oh boy. Me playing poorly is actually not an issue at all. I don't mind. But I do mind when my tech decides to break.
Old friend.
That will get me so upset more than anything on this planet. Because it's like...
prevented by the mantle of wolves. The thorns are impenetrable. A husk the only way and become my purpose, so I'd like to the end and guide.
Thank you, Melina. Thank you very much for your contribution. I honestly do not care. Thank you for yapping, girl. I'm gonna figure out where the dagger talisman is. Because, I think it'd be cool. Alright. It's guarded by an imp statue in Mount Gelmir. Okay. Have I started Volcano Manor? No, I haven't. There are still some dudes I gotta kill. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh, this is what happens when I'm not on top of things. This is what happens when you play catch without arms, my guy. I'm gonna find this whole situation funny later, but in the moment, right now, I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, the moment I want to go live, all of my tech breaks. That's just my luck. Alright. We're gonna drink. And I'm gonna try and do massive disrespect against Istvan. Oh god. He's currently disrespecting me right now. Yo. Dear God. Can I please play well right now? Because I am presently in no mood to be clowned on by Miyazaki's lessons at the moment. There. Thank goodness. You know what? Just... I'm not playing around right now, man. just die. I am in no mood for this chicanery. Just die. I didn't think I would laugh like that, dear God. You know what? I actually got so tilted I forgot to mention on my Twitter that I'm streaming. Hang on. Everything is going pear-shaped right now. Hold up. Allow me to, Alright, there we go. There we go. I swear I'm learning this whole thing, but my God, I completely underestimated just how much the universe wanted to throw a wrench into my plans. Holy guacamole!
Someone please kill him.
I had to yawn. That was big.
Well, I don't believe in here. I thought, all good though. We'll do.
Yep. You're just lucky that I haven't murdered you yet, Patches.
I thought I could lend
You absolute
even after I've never seen a
bald-headed
Cheers for that.
Dorcas. I'm not salty at all. Oh God, I'm not salty about the fact that my tech broke. But no, for real, to any tech company that's listening, if you ever do an update, you should do your update in such a way that it doesn't screw with your end users, that doesn't screw with your end users, data and information. Because, oh my God. You just gotta. I'm like, actually kind of at a loss for words about the absolute clown show that was my computer not too long ago. I was like, are you kidding me? How? I literally had a moment where I questioned my sanity of like, surely I am able to make this work. This is absolutely not a clown show that is happening at this point in time.
Cheers for that.
Okay. It's alright. I am now on stream. We are now doing the thing. I can relax. I can relax, I swear to God. Oh well. So, okay. Now that I've updated myself on what and apprised all of you of the absolute insanity that has befallen me, I would also like to state, quite plainly, that I've adopted lavender plants, and I don't know dick about gardening. So, I'm gonna try and make sure that they live, because honestly I like how lavender smells, and, you know, I think it'd be nice to just have them around. But yeah, I don't know anything about how to garden properly, so we'll just see how this goes. It rained recently, so I'm wondering if I need to still water them or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know anything. I'm only gonna just claim. I'm only just gonna claim that there's a hilarious level of today, as my destiny and fate is concerned. But yeah, that's just how I do. That's just how I do today. It's just be the universe's punching bag for the moment. Oh well. But yeah. And even before that, work was kind of tiring, so I ended up taking like a fairly extensive nap, but to kind of also further illustrate the point of how frustrating all these tech issues were, I wanted to start streaming at 10 today. I did not want to start streaming at close to midnight. So this might be a bit of a shorter stream than I'm really planning for it to be, but I wanted to start at 10. I was not able to start at 10 because I had to fix all the issues. And then when I realized, oh look, it's almost midnight. I was almost like this close to not. But I decided, you know what, screw it. We're doing it live. F it, we're doing it live. Because after all this work, I would very much just like to play the video games. You know what? If I die to this guy, I don't honestly care. Alright. Fall on the floor, please. Stabbed, son. I don't like your Scarlet Rot build. You absolute ultramaroon. Oh god, today was my best friend's birthday too. Oh my god. But, you know, okay. I also have to confess, I also had to work a double today, so... Not only am I, like, exhausted from work, when my tech decided to stop working correctly, I'm just, like, having a day. I wanted to go hang out with my buddy, but... work.
I see here is your... Now of the true, the urge, but it was all the tarnished were
You
like
know
the
what?
shower law. If the urge, then we are winning. We at
Now
the
that I'm
void,
actually
follow the
streaming,
Lords.
this is worth it.
If
It's
it
worth
cannot-
it now. It's just that it was very closely getting to be, like, not worth it. I was like... okay, we're gonna...
Hello again.
probably have to cut it. But then I was just like, you know what?
Try to find.
It's fine. We'll just keep streaming for today. Because I would much rather be in a position where I can share what I'm doing and vent. And also Snake Girl. Didn't expect Snake.
Brave, I'm
I
afraid.
expected
What's up?
Snake.
Goodness. Oh, how
Yep,
how
you're still a
dreadful.
serpent.
I ought to be brave.
Hope you don't
tarnish
mind.
this. Please forgive. You understand, Lady. I am told that my mother. But people.
I also just kind of
so
wish
you
that
and
sometimes software developers
My
for
secret
things
now,
like
I
this
said,
would
please
just
keep
let
them.
me opt out of... Just let me opt out of doing any kind of update, because it never ends up the way you think. And it never ends up the way that I want it to be. Looking over a PhD paper for a friend, which is scrambling my brain, but I am here lurking for support. Good to see you, Cat.
Forgot something. No.
I just went through a whole diatribe of how getting the stream to work was a nightmare.
Cheers for that.
Like, literally, yeah, like, as you're listening in, just know that, like, for me to even do the stream today, because I wanted to start at 10, I had everything in its grandma on my frickin' computer decided it wanted to
Cheers for
update.
that.
And not only did it want to just decide to update, it decided to update in the most asinine ways possible. Because first my mic broke. Again. And then my webcam broke. And then...
Hello again. Cheers for
and
that.
then my Brave browser broke. Oh boy, everything broke today, dude, including me. Especially since today was supposed to be one of my best friend's birthdays, and I had to work a double. I feel bad because the best thing I could do was actually just, like, send him a happy birthday text. Which I feel is lame, but it's all I could do. I'm kind of upset about that. But I appreciate the link. I'm very much in a mood at the moment. Because I was like, you know what? I may have worked a double. I may have missed out on being able to hang out with my bro on his birthday, which makes me feel like a scumbag. But I at least have this. And then this broke. Oh, boy, I'm in a very fey mood right now. Words cannot accurately describe just how frustrated I got just not too long ago. Oh, wait, there's Tragoth. What? Oh, okay, he must have already given me the quest. Alright. I'm just gonna apologize right now if I seem like completely dorked right now because it's just like I'm kind of at a loss for words as to how things are right now with my technology. There we go. Poke. 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 Oh, wait, I forgot. You can't carry colossal weapons. There we go. Alright, you gonna do a thing? D. I'm gonna have to ask you to cheat. Come on. There we go. That's what I want. Dad. There we go. I now feel accomplished in life. We now have bull goat stuff, which I'm probably never going to use on this build, but, you know, we did it. I'm happy with that. I literally am not going to go for very long tonight, just because
if it cannot
1:30 is kind of my cutoff. But
well, then
I just wanted to at least stream a bit today.
Honestly.
I'm still salty about this. I wanted to start at 10, dang it. And then my tech broke. That will never not make me salty at the moment. I'm so salty that
forgive me.
I'm so salty that I could supply the ocean for all of its salt for like a year from just this one day.
It entered perhaps if you discover.
Alright. Alright, Zarias. Let's go. I'm pretty sure we'll figure out your snack noise problem. Okay. Oh, I found a perfume bottle. I should be using the lamp here, but I don't care. I would very much just appreciate not dealing with the Bloodhound Knight. Wait. I thought there were stairs up here somewhere. What am I? Okay, there. For just a moment, I had a moment... Well, that's the most thing ever said. In just a moment, I had a moment. I can't even talk, bro. Holy crap. Alright. 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 So yeah, I'm growing lavender. Work sucked. I feel like a scumbag for not actually being able to hang out with my bro on his birthday. I'm having to work a double, but you know, what can you do? And I am working on a present for him. It's just that it's taken me a lot longer than I would have liked. Because I know that he likes collecting figures, but he's also someone who doesn't really have the time to put together Gunpla, so I was putting together like a custom build for him, and I just keep getting sidetracked and or busy, which makes me upset. Because the only thing that needs to happen now is that it just needs to be painted. And I have an idea of how I want to do it. It's just that I don't have very much time to do mini painting anymore, or painting in general. So, I've had to put it on the back burner, which... today's just not my day. Let's just put it that way. And I might be kind of a dick for doing that. Like, making today about me when it should be about my bug's birthday and how awesome he is, but... Bro, I was having a rough day today. And now all I can do is laugh at it. Oh boy. Open doors. If this were my first playthrough character, I would have had the, Lamentation Stone. And I'd be doing the joke that I was doing from the last time I played Elden Ring, which was just asking my character a question and then doing the whole lamentation thing, just because I thought it was funny. I don't approve of you doing that. Get stabbed. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know what weapon that I really like the look of, but I'm probably not going to use this playthrough? Godskin Stitcher. It's a cool weapon. I just don't feel like using it for this run. Also, I do not like fighting Godskin, so I'm probably just going to summon him for this fight, even if I don't really want to. I don't care. I would just prefer to get my dagger talisman. I don't care about the integrity of a Godskin fight. Godskins are actually kind of annoying to fight anyway, so... it's not the biggest loss. I don't need integrity when fighting a Godskin. Raymond Netley's, okay. You know what else has been kind of weird? Is that while I was at work today, a customer brought in this little squish ball unicorn thing. And, they wrote in Sharpie... This customer wrote in Sharpie that this little squish thing was my grandson. And they introduced it to me like, oh, hey, would you like to meet your grandson? And I'm like, what? Since when do I have grandkids? But I was like, yeah, shoot. And they gave me this little squish thing. They gave me a little squish thing that looks like a little tiny unicorn. And it is adorable, but it's also very confusing to me. All I can think of when I see this thing is... oh look, it's a Squishmallow in tiny form. There we go. That was the cheesiest fight of a Godskin that I've ever done, but I don't care. Because I don't like the Godskin Noble anyway. Let's see. Northeast, through the temple passageway, and ride the elevator up. Ah. I see. So evidently... Evidently I need to take the path Alright, so note, the elevator needs to be activated beforehand by taking the path to the right of the Temple of Iglay. Site of Grace. Okay. So I need to take the right path? I have no idea what. Whatever. I'll figure it out as I go. I figure I'll run into the dagger talisman eventually. Since I'm not using the curved sword talisman right now. I really should be using that talisman. I just haven't been. Because the nature of my weapon. My weapon doesn't really, you know, guard counter. Alright, Magma. I see you. There's no need for this. What? Just stay. There we go. There we go. That's how we do around here, is we'll just shiv someone in the back. So I need to take the rightmost path first. What is this man serpent doing? Doing himself a little, booty shaking dance. Oh, really? So not only do I have a difficult day, but I also have an auspicious novel being a clown, and it's being a Banivator, so go to the Shadow Realm. Get out of here. I like my viewers. I don't want your stream boo BS. Get out. Clown. You absolute ultra maroon. Okay, well, I rode the elevator down. That's fantastic, because I think that's what I was supposed to do. Alright. Alright. Okay, Alright, slow walk. Okay, so I know where I need to go. Ish. I say ish because every time I try and... So Volcano Manor is and Mount Gelmir is the one area of this game that I haven't really explored that much. I've mostly and fully explored Haligtree. I've mostly explored Consecrated Snowfield and all that stuff. But Mount Gelmir and Volcano Manor, I haven't really done much of, to be perfectly honest with you, so... I do not remember where half the stuff is in here. The only thing I know of is how to reach Rykard, and... let's be honest, Rykard is the star of the show here. Yeah. I need to remember... Okay, so here's another thing I need to do, because people have a point. I need to download something to get rid of the bots that show up in my stream to do that, like, cheap viewers on Stream Boo. It's like, I don't want your cheap viewers, you dork. I really just want my viewers, because my viewers are beautiful. They're great people. You're cheap. I don't want cheap viewers. Cheap viewers are for clowns. Whereas I could have epic viewers. But anyway. my god. I'm not braining very good right now. Just from the sheer virtue of the fact that I literally have not really been having a great day. But on top of that, my tech breaking... I'm sounding like a broken record now. Oh my god. Who can say whether it goes on this time? I wonder, will this lead me to the dagger talisman? I have no idea. There's a man serpent. There's a dude shooting spells. What is happening? There's a dangling corpse there. Is this where the dagger talisman is? Nice. Okay, good. We have officially hit our goal. And I'm gonna swap out for it, because if we're doing ripostes all the time, or ripostes, I suppose is how it's pronounced, I would rather have the correct talismans with that. I'm ignoring him. He can have fun over there all he likes. I'm not dealing with that right now. Okay. We have successfully made it to the lower floor. There's a dude who has seedbed purse. Wonderful. Here is one of those dude abductor virgin, that's what they're called. I don't know what makes them virgins, but you know, that's a topic for a different day. At any rate, I got that. I should have gotten the dagger talisman first before I did anything, especially since I'm doing this sort of play, but I literally have no... I have no brain cells left from the sheer tired. I also have a soft taco here that I should be eating, but you ever, like, get something for dinner and then you're just like, I'm not really hungry at all. Did I already fight Sir Dane? How behind am I in my own Elden Ring playthrough? Good God. Oh, I haven't fought him yet. Okay, good. Where's the gesture? There we go. May the best win. Because this is how you get Kung Fu in this game. And I'm reasonably sure I'm not going to be able to actually parry him at all, but you know what? I can at least shank him to death. Which, that works. None of that, boy. Oh, I can parry him, what the heck? Get parried, my dude. Oh. Well, he beat the crap out of me. It's fine. It's fine. Life has been beating me more than Sir Dane has been. And at least with Sir Dane, I brought it on myself, so... I ain't chuffed about this. Like I would be normally. Oh god. My boy just said, you know what? Catch these hands then, boy. I don't think so. Operation Fairy Dane is not working. Some Carrion Piercer now. Oh, he just jumped over my head. Okay. Ow. A-hole. Also didn't go as planned. That went perfectly. This frog. Okay, I thought it was going to get maxed out. Get it? Disrespect, man. Oh my god. This man. This man. Oh well. He is a warrior worth his salt, at least. And I mean that both metaphorically and literally. Probably I don't have this much trouble against Dane, but... I guess today is a very special occasion. Ow. There we go. I'm gonna have to ask you to chill out, bud. Dang, the boot to the face, though. Something gives me the impression that I can't parry that. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to back off. Well, you tried. Deceptive range on that really almost always gets me. Dang. That's what happens when you try to get too aggressive against an aggression master. The dry leaf arts are really cool, though. I have dry leaf arts on a separate character. It's a character that does dragon kung fu. There we go. This is probably going to be the rest of my stream, is trying to kill Dryleaf Dane. There we go. Stop that. That's quite enough out of you, Buster Brown. I don't know why I thought that would work, but clearly I need to have money. Expectations better managed. That's such an easy move to make, but... Okay. Just stab him. God. Stop trying to be fancy bite. Just stab the man. Oh, what a disaster today is. Your boy's playing poorly. Your boy's Days Gone poorly. Your boy's tech is done poorly. Oh, God. Maybe this is a sign that I better go to bed soon. I mean, I will, because my cutoff is 1:30. But, yeah. I've had a day, y'all, and it's getting to be pretty obvious. Because I'm, like, really tilted. I'm like tilting at shadows too, it's the worst. Okay, yeah, cool, I didn't grab this one yet. Grab the shadow tree fragment. Just grab everything on the way. Because I think this area leads to the Rao base. Yeah, it does. I had to think about that for a sec, but this leads to Rao. Or the base of Rao, or however it's said. Rao. The place where the beastmen are. That was the most inelegant way of putting that. You know, it's an actually really interesting build to make. And it's something that I probably should have integrated into my dry leaf dragon build. It's the Shattered Stone Talisman, because of how it interacts with kicks. That, and I should have put the Divine Bird Warrior legs on there. Because those also augment, like, kicking attacks. Use that with Dane's footwork and the Shattered Stone Talisman, and that seems like a recipe for really disgusting kick moves. I might have to experiment with that a little bit, though. Especially once if I get back onto my dry leaf dragon. But I want this character to be a carrion knight, so... Or at least use my cuckoo knight build and drip. Alright. Off we go. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I'm not gonna start singing Wizard of Oz right now. And that's because that defying gravity, kiss me goodbye, defying gravity. Why am I in such a musical mood when I get tilted? Actually, that's something that I do a lot at work whenever I get upset, is that for some reason I default to singing random songs. I don't know why I do, but I do. Like, there was a day when I was just cracking out a bunch of drinks, and I started, for some reason, I started singing songs from Rent. I don't have an explanation as to why, rent started happening, but it did. And, yeah. Just sang my little heart out because that's all I could think to do in the moment. God. Oh. Oh, wait, I didn't even realize that I had to pick. This really is starting to get to be a sign of, like, boy, you need to go to bed. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see, Church of the Crusade, Fog Rift, Ancient Ruins Base, okay. No, wait. Oh, wait. That's what those are. Okay, I had to think about that for a second. I don't know why that took me so long to register that that was what it was, but... It's chill. You know what? Just for the sake of it, let's go take on the, Divine Beast Dancing Lion. And once I speed up there, that'll probably be the last thing I do, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember if I grabbed the Shadow Tree fragment from here, but at this point, we're a little bit further ahead than we should be for this area, I think. But make no mistake, the DLC will still absolutely kick your teeth in. As evidenced by my multiple attempts at trying to parry Rolana. Although, to be fair, that was totally self-imposed. That little challenge was completely self-imposed. Alright. Here we go. I'm just gonna haul ass and just do my own thing. These shadow people can just live their best lives. I ain't interested. I ain't interested in your strange horn scent horniness. Home. Stab the fly. And stab the flies. I do this mostly because I don't want them to follow me. And also because they're kind of annoying enemies. Alright. Well, there are thin beast bones there. Yep, I already grabbed that. Good to know that I have wasted valuable stabbing potential on something that I didn't need to do. It's alright. Better to have stabbed than to not stab at all and risk failure. I think that's how that saying goes. Either way, something gets a blade between the ribs. And it won't be me. Alright. Hello. There we go. Now I'm gonna grab the revered spirit ashes from this dude. And there's gonna be a curse blade up here who's gonna just start trying to wreck our day. Which I don't appreciate nor approve of. So, yay. You can do that down there, bud. I said you could do it down there. Watch over here, Curse Blade. You. Horn-headed pipe cleaner. For anyone who doesn't know what that's all about, there was a character named Ogren in Dragon Age Origins who said stuff like that. And I find it funny. He says the real stuff. A limit tail. Alright, let's see. No, butt scratch animation. What? Say that again. The funniest part of Ogren, too, is that I think he was always wrong. I can't tell, really, because he always sounded drunk, but I thought that was always the funniest part about him. Lightning phase. You horn-headed pipe cleaner. Actually, when I was doing my Dwarf Fortress read the other day, I was trying to do an Ogren voice because I thought it would be funny. But I ended up, like, breaking voice a couple of times just because it was getting a little bit annoying to do it for me. Normally I like listening to this boss's music, but for today I just feel like listening to the tunes, so hope y'all don't mind. Oh no. He's eating my stando! Going back to wind phase. Fine. Okay, that's me dead. yeah, game, I get it. You knife-eared pipe cleaner. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to do Ogren voice. Oh well. Here we go. He was gonna try and leap at me, and I don't care. Jimmy cracked corner. Come on. I have to ask you to chill, lion. Here's a joke for you guys in the audience. Why should you never play cards with a big cat? It's because they're a lion cheetah. Sorry, I made myself laugh with my own dumb joke. Yep. Back to wind phase. There's Moonblade. No, get in there. Been such a good opportunity for damage. At least I was able to dodge it. There was at one point in time when I was trying to fairy craft a Divine Beast Dancing Lion build. Or a Divine Beast build. Because I thought it would be cool to do like the Talisman and some Storm Ashes of War. But I never ended up really doing it. Just because I didn't feel like collecting all the items for it, to be perfectly honest with you. It was 110% laziness. It is a cool one. Of course. Well, I'm just gonna start stabbing and hope that the stabbing actually gets me somewhere. Was. There we go. What? I blocked it. My dad works for Nintendo. I love that they used to actually be something of an insult back in the day, where it was like, not an insult, but it was a way that, like, kids got defensive, where they would just, like, lie about their dad working for, like, a game company. Because over here it was, my dad worked for PlayStation. Oh my god. Use a different weapon. This... I love the Carrion Sorcery Sword, but it's not good against bosses, really. Alright. Time to change up my approach a bit. Makes me a little sad that I have to do it this way, but at least I'll be able to guard counter. And since I'm doing that, yeah. I don't think my Mimic will actually use that very many guard counters. It never hurt to try. Good. Let's avoid the grab attack. Stamina recover a little bit. I don't like how erratic it is right now. Game is disrespected. Here we go. I would like to get out of the corner now, please. If you would be so kind. There we go. Good try. Inform again, he skipped over his ice. That's good to know. Way to die. Give him one last good college try, and then I'm probably gonna call it for the night, because I have to be up early again. I don't like being up early. Of course you do. getting my button inputs all wrong, so I'm not even deflecting. I'm just sort of... Very ill-mannered of you, Sonny. I don't appreciate it. Get shanked in the face. Well, that had 3 passes to it? Fair enough. I think he's going down now. Yep. Oh, got it equipped. Neat. Oh yeah, that's because I didn't really need the Cerulean Assassin's Dagger Talisman. Alright, well, I think that's pretty good for tonight. We got a fair bit amount done. And I do have to get up early for work tomorrow, so I'm going to have to call it. Okay. Well, I had quite a day, and this was a fun little stream to kind of raise my spirits a little bit, especially since I got to rant early on. But yeah. Thanks, y'all, for coming. If you like what I do, just check me out on YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever it's called, all of those things. And yeah, as always, thank you all so much for watching. This has been the Bite the Robot Show, and I'll see you all later.